Hi, good day everyone. My name is Dennis Vissa Anak Lelaki Arun. I am from University Malaysia Sabah, and today I'm going to talk about my assignment, which is titled Country Level Currency Analysis and Firm Impact for my subject, which is International Finance. So for this assignment, what we need to do is that at first we need to choose a currency outside from Malaysia, which Malaysian currency, which is MYR. So what I did for my assignment is I chose GBP, which is the Great British Pound, and we need to collect data for the period of 5 years. So what I did is that I went to this website called Pacific Exchange Rate Service by Soder School of Business, and then for the base currency, I just put in British pound and target currency, and then for the time period, I put in 31st of March 2021 until 31st of March 2026. So that's 5 years. And after I get a data, there's a whole monthly data of the 5 years. So I just put that into Excel to organize my data. And then once it is in Excel, I did a descriptive statistic analysis. So what I did is that I used the statistic tools, data analysis tool part to calculate everything. So what I did to calculate is this. I calculated the mean, the standard deviation, the range, the minimum, and also the maximum. So I got all of that. So after I got all of the data, I can read and understand more about the data that I collected. And after that, I used all the data to also create a graph line like this. So this graph line, it helps me to visualize the trends, the peaks, and the periods, and where Malaysian currency is appreciated and also depreciated against the British pounds. And not only that, I can also use this graph to relate these movements into the current causes like inflation, interest rates, and also economic growth. So after I got all of that, I did a forecasting analysis. So for this method, I chose 3 methods, and there is forecasting moving average, which is FMA, and then forecasting exponential smoothing, which is FEX, and also the last one is forecast trends prediction, which is FTP. So this is the data that I collected, like all of it, and then this one, and then also this one, the errors, and then I calculated all the forecasting errors, and then at the end I compared the results and I identify which one is the lowest errors to get the most accurate forecasting model. So which one is low, this means that which one is lowest, then I will choose that because that is the most accurate forecasting model. And after that, I also use this data to calculate the future value, which is the forecasting of the future. So I calculated the data from April 2026 until March of 2027, and that helps me get a visualization of the future rates of MYR and also the Great British Pound. And lastly, I also support my forecasting analysis using purchasing power parity and together with current economic condition affecting Malaysia and also the UK. And not only that, I also need to talk about how these rates and these two currencies like going back and each together with each other, and how it affects the Malaysian firm. And for this example, I chose AirAsia, like how this current rates going, the inflation going is affecting AirAsia. And that is all for my assignment. Thank you very much.